Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Kathy Rain. We are speaking with Sue here. We've got a few more things that I want to ask her. I want to see if we can show her any items or things like that. And then I'm not really sure what we're going to do after that. We've got to find out about Cocky. We've got to find out about Charles Wade. The art. There's quite a lot to go into here. So let's carry on chatting.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
We'll go from there, shall we? Does she know anything about this?
I don't need to ask her about that.
We don't need to ask her about that. Fine. Cocky?
I don't need to ask her about that.
Don't need to ask her about that.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Suspicious timing. Do you know about Charles Wade?
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Apparently.
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, there's nothing else we can ask her. Can we show her any of this stuff? Math book.
No reason to show her that.
No reason to show her that. The photo of the soldiers.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks.
So...
Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Oh, so it was Wade who bought the paintings. Interesting. Alright, let's see if she's got anything else she can say about this stuff.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Okay. Does she know about this coin?
No reason to show her that.
She doesn't. Doubt she's going to know about the key. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can...
I think I'm going to head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we can ask her about. Can we say anything else?
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Oh, okay. Are we getting forced back to the city? Okay. Interesting. We don't even get a choice. We just get made to go there? Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. I mean, like we were saying that we should ask our friend about what we found out.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Pretty well.
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Find out about Wade. Grandpa is still gone and nothing I can do changes that. Besides, it's all dead ends anyway. I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out. Some shot is the plan. I'm about to pass out. I mean, I don't know yet, basically.
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
Wade is at the center
What
of
about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him?
Exactly.
And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Oh, it's way too late now.
No, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, cat.
So this person she knows maybe can help us out with some of those things. Maybe that's where we're going to go in the morning.
Hey, Kathy, wake up.
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
I mean, Eileen's turning out to be quite a good friend and very useful. Oh, that night Kathy dreams. I mean, we had that spooky stuff in the cemetery, didn't we, with that random
Are you sure you
kid.
want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me.
Well, we look different there.
But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Nobody has to know, just pretend it slipped your mind. It's none of her business, it's my choice to make. Okay. I mean, it is our choice to make.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Okay, so I have a theory here. I have a theory. I'll let this play out and then I'll go over what it is. Day 2. Okay.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
I don't know if Kathy's going to provide any context.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too.
Yeah, we probably should too. No, we're not going to. Alright, we'll continue our investigation. So, I don't know what that dream was about. The vibe I got from that is maybe it was something to do with like an abortion. I could be entirely wrong on that, but that could kind of tie into that like kid's ghost that we saw at the cemetery, where he said that he basically insinuated that his mum was there and that we were being stupid. So I don't know if that's tied in some way or I've just misinterpreted what was going on there, but that's certainly going to be interesting to sort of piece together. I guess we're going to have more dreams and things like that, and that's going to be an ongoing thing. Right, what are we going to do today for day 2? We need to figure out about Cocky. We definitely need to figure out about Charles Wade. Can we use this computer? She said her hacker friend might be able to help.
What's this?
Ah, it's the note.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away.
Okay,
My password is Angel Love, without the quotes.
nice.
If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software.
Cool.
I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses a space bar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username.
Oh, no.
Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Okay, fine. Hacker Dave goes into our list of phone numbers. Should we start there? Maybe Hacker Dave can tell us the username. Alright, Wade residence. Let's ring Hacker Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder.
Hey.
Burn.
Okay.
Wow, just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
Why?
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Well,
There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked. Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play
okay.
bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
I imagine that he also rubs it in quite severely when he wins, judging by that burn thing he went on. Why not patch things up with Clyde? Can't you hack your way in? You're such a poser. Can't you hack your way in?
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
He blocked the Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
Oh.
Don't you ever leave your room? Use a computer in the library or something. Aren't they connected to the network?
No, there are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
Sure. Why not patch things up with Clyde?
Can't you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
He thinks the what is better than the what?
I mean, the next generation
I
is
know,
good.
right? Can you believe Who's that guy?
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay, only an admin account can change the access ports. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access.
Right.
And... ooh, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the passwords locally.
Right.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
Of course.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously don't want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't want to know.
I'll have my buddy drop off everything you need. It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
We will see, I suppose. Alright, well, I mean, that sort of went okay. Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, an envelope. What's the deal with the envelope?
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back.
Okay, a floppy disk.
It's labeled boot.
Alright,
1.
fine.
Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot.
Okay.
3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy.
Oh my god.
6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account.
Okay, this is a long set of instructions.
7. Look
Oh my
for some
god.
kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job, after all.
Okay. This is a bit confusing. I wasn't expecting 7 steps, I'll be honest. Alright, let's use this on here. It's kind of weird to think there'll be a generation of players playing this game who won't have ever used a floppy disk. Alright, so floppy disk is on. So did we write down the instruction? Oh yeah, maybe we...
Hi, Kat.
No.
Feel free to use my computer while I'm away.
Okay, no.
My password is Angel Love, without the quotes. If you
Okay.
call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. Super psyched, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay,
That
fine.
missing username is a bit annoying, but I think I can guess it based off her names.
So where did the list of instructions go? Did we get a list of instructions? Can we turn this on? This is cool. I like this. Okay, floppy found. Alright. Corrupt hard drive MBR. That's the one we want to do, right? So, is that the one we want to do? Extract admin password we can't do, can we? This computer will be unable to boot from the HDD. This is what we want to do, right? I didn't pay any attention to the instructions, which is, you know, obviously my thing. Yes. Okay, MBR is corrupted. Okay, so I think that's what we wanted to do, right? Exit and shut down. So if we try and turn this on now, is it just not going to work? None found. Yeah, okay. Disk boot failure code 0x84. Okay, so we can't grab the phone from here.
All right, time for some expert help.
Come on, get the phone. There we go. Alright, so we want to call this IT guy. Here, Clyde. Alright, Clyde.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Broken computer, fight with Dave, username. It's a broken computer. Username.
I, kind of forgot my username.
Well, it's real easy. It's the first letter of your first name followed by your last name. So Jane Doe would be J Doe.
Okay,
Alright, sounds easy enough.
fine. So it'd be the first initial of her name, which is E, right? And then whatever her surname is. There's a broken computer.
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's computer.
What seems to be the problem?
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
Yeah.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
Dorm A, room 5.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thanks.
So we've got to get him to do the thing and then steal his what's it called, right? So do we want to have the disc in there?
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
Hi, Clyde from IT.
My, oh my, now how did this happen?
I have no idea. It was like this when I started it up this morning.
Let's have a look.
So can you log into your admin account?
And presto, good as new.
Okay.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
No, log into your one, please. For security reasons, accounts are locked after 4 failed login attempts. Ah, so if we can, like... Hang on. Let's see if we can figure out... Is there any...
Yeah, that worked. Thanks.
Oh, no, it didn't.
No problem. Let me know if you have any more trouble.
It didn't work. Oh. Fine. Okay.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Okay, can we, like, lock it? Because then we won't be able to get onto ours, right? But how do we know her name? Instant 81. Is there, like, a way of looking at, like, anything around here? Eileen, so it's in
Eileen's
E.
schedule. There's a note for today. Help Kathy get in touch with Dave.
Would there be, like, anything around that has her name on it?
Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of.
Yeah, okay. Scanner.
It's some advanced scanner thingy.
Is there any way of knowing her name? Has she ever told us her surname? What happens if we, like, ring this?
Not that I don't love the sound of my own voice, but...
Okay, trying to think if we've ever seen her name anywhere. Maybe, like, if
Would
we...
you look at that? She's actually human.
Alarm clock. Poster cross. Can we, like, go?
Nah, I have nowhere I need to go right now.
Is there, like...
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
There's got to be something around here that's got her name on it. It's got to be.
Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull.
Is there, like, anything here that refers to her? Lily Myers. I don't see, like, a character list or anything. Is there just a way of... Is there anything we can click on here? Invalid username? Maybe if we just... No. I don't... How are we supposed to... Blue Pill OS, very nice. How do we figure out her surname?
Floppy disks go in there.
Yeah, I know they do, but... How on earth do we... I mean, is it maybe on the boot disk? If we...
1. Boot 2. 3.
Oh, okay.
Call clock.
Hang
5,
on. So
6,
here's
7.
the
That's
instructions.
It. 1. Boot
your
your computer
computer.
using 2. Use the corrupt MB3.
Okay, call
Call
Clyde.
clock 4. Now comes the crucial part. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6.
Okay.
Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account.
Okay.
7. Look for some kind of tool. That's it. And
Okay, so I don't know that we know her name. Is there like nothing here that tells us her name?
that movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Okay.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Yeah, it is. I'm just not...
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
I'm just not seeing anything that tells us her name. Like, it's... I would have thought there would be something around that could help us out with this.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers.
Cool. Summers. Okay, so the thing's going to be E. Summers, right? E. Summers. And then the password. Okay, if we keep getting it wrong... Okay, we're locked out. Fine. So now if we call him... will that help us out? Okay, let's get him back again.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Locked account, username. Can we do anything about the locked account?
My account was locked. I accidentally typed the wrong password a few times.
Username?
E. Summers?
One moment. Okay, I've unlocked your account. The password is the same as before. If you no longer remember your password, you'll have to come here and show your ID to change it.
Oh, that won't be necessary, thanks.
Okay, so I'm thinking then that what we need to do is lock the account, because he can obviously access it through his account, right? So let's lock it. No, we won't. We don't want to quit just yet. We want to use the boot disk on it. Let's power it off, power it back on. So we're locked out of her account. We'll get this to corrupt it again. We'll get him to come along. And then hopefully he'll have to log into his account. So corrupt it. Yes. Okay, corrupted. Exit and shut down. I want to leave that in there, I think. Unless he notices it's there. Will he notice it's there? That's the question. Let's leave it and see. Or do we take it out anyway?
And presto, good as new.
It's back.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Yeah, but we can't because we're locked out. Oh, unless we... Yeah, we're locked, sorry.
Oh, now look what I did.
For crying out loud. Let me try to log in with my account.
Oh, did we need to put the disc in there? I bet we did.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account. Please, try not to break anything else.
Oh, I'll try.
Ah, yeah, we did. Oh, that is so annoying. God, it's quite a complex...
Phase 1 complete.
Wait, phase 1 complete? Wait, the disc wasn't in. Okay, so we've locked it. Can we now... That sort of threw me off a bit, because I thought we would have to thought we would have to basically, like, run it, but... Oh, no, look. Admin and gadget. Okay. So... Can we now... Maybe we can. Admin... Gadget. Oh, hang on. Gadget. Oh, we're in. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we've got scanner.
Not a bad idea, but I should probably switch back to Eileen's account first.
Okay, you've got a voice recorder, you've got network settings. What room is Thingy in?
1. Boot your 2. Q3.
Yeah.
Call clock 4.
Yeah.
Now comes the crucial
Yeah.
5. Reboot and retrieve
Yeah.
6. Reboot
Yeah.
and 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet
Dorm
port.
B, room 8.
That's it. And remember, if you mess up...
Okay, Dorm B, room 8. Status on.
Alright, that should do it.
Okay, nice. So, there's nothing in the other ones,
Not
right?
a bad idea, but I should probably switch back to Eileen's account first.
Okay, so he's now on. So... We'll worry about this later. So he's now back on. So if we can call him, then we can get him to do it, right? Because now he can access the network again.
Yeah?
Guess what?
You got it?
Yep.
Hang on. Oh man, I could kiss you! Figuratively, that is. I am so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Not telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Huh. I suppose this nice floppy I've prepared for you stays in my room then.
Sure, then I'll just have to log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just emotional blackmail.
Quid pro quo, Dave.
Fine. I'll have it dropped off at your room. God damn, you're like a she-Clyde. A Clydette.
Clydette.
Huh. That is the worst insult I've ever heard. Later, Dave.
Nice. Okay. So he's going to have another thing dropped off, is he? Like the software? Yep, here it comes. Alright then, well, we will check this out in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paulio, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties, and I'll see you next time.